Well. How you doing, guys? Ted here. We're at Inverary. That's the Vital Spark over there. That boat was made famous by a wee Scottish programme that was on, and it had a sailor called Parahandy. You should look it up. The boat's actually for sale. This is Inverary, as I say. We're just about to head off, so see what we can get up to. Good intro.
Show no fear, think of me by your side. All is clear, know what we have to do. Show no fear, show no fear.
So there you have Inverary there. It's one of my go-to stops when I come up this way. Just nice to recharge the batteries. So today's subject that we're going to talk about is helmets and selection of new helmets in particular, and what you do when you consider buying a new helmet. There's certain criteria that I like to follow when I am choosing a new helmet. The first of those would be cost. Now, everyone has their own price bracket that they can afford to buy their equipment with, and that is all very good, well and good. There isn't an issue with that. Some people can maybe afford the top of the range equipment, and some people may be able to afford the middle of the range, and there's others that may just be starting out on biking with not a lot of expendable income, that are possibly looking at what I would class as entry-level equipment. So the first thing that I would say is choose what level of pricing you feel comfortable with spending. So for example, if you're quite happy to if you're quite happy to spend, say, maybe £100 to £200 on a helmet, which would be roughly 200 to 400 US dollars, about $1,000,000 Canadian dollars. So yeah, you choose your price point, choose how much that you're prepared to spend. So what that then does is that then allows you to put a filter into the search engine wherever it is that you are searching for your equipment, and you know where you sit in that range. The second thing that I would consider is what you're going to be using that helmet for. Are you going to be using it for touring? Are you going to be using it for long journeys? Is it commuting? Is it group rides? Because there's different helmets that suit different applications, as it were. Possibly if you were doing touring, you would be looking for a helmet with a brim at the top of it, like an adventure helmet. On here, while we take a few of these yeah, so if you're touring, you're wanting a wee brim on your helmet, or maybe you're doing group rides and you feel that a flip-up helmet is more suitable for that application, then that would be the sort of type of helmet I would be looking for. Or like myself, if you're doing just over spirited rides, I think you're looking for a helmet with a really decent rating, safety rating. You're wanting it in a higher bracket. But what I would say about that is it's not necessarily the most expensive helmet that will give you the most amount of safety. Don't you just love having 1400cc between your legs? It gets you out of so much trouble. Yeah, so like I say, for the application that I'm using it, I would go for a helmet with a decent safety rating. That would be a priority for me. So that's number one, we've got cost. Number two, choose the correct helmet for your application. Number three, and I think is a very, very important one, and that's helmet fit. Now, as much as all the helmets should be the same with regards to brands, not all of them are. Like trainers, some brands are looser fitting, tighter fitting, so on and so forth. So I definitely would recommend try before you buy. And I definitely would recommend trying a great number of Top Man, thank you. Wee indication there, it's fantastic. Yeah, try before you buy. Try as many helmets on as you can that one, suit your application. How you doing, fella? Yeah, try as many helmets on as you can. Some helmets from the bigger manufacturers just might not suit your head. Myself, for example, I find showy to be tight at my temples, and to get a helmet that doesn't feel tight at the temples, I feel as if it's loose everywhere else. So my helmet of choice is an AGV, and I've found that one to be suitable for me. So that would be the next thing, is try on all the different brands of helmets. Speak to the people in the shop. They will be so helpful, they'll be so knowledgeable. Maybe that they do more than one shell size, which means that you could go for a larger shell size with what they do is they uprate the padding on the inside of it, so you would get thicker cheek pads and the sort of crown part of the helmet. So that basically compensates for the fact that it's tight on you. Take this car. Decided to take that as well. So yeah, one of the other things that I would have on my list is read the reviews of people who have used the helmet or had or owned the helmet before, because these people are usually talking from experience. They've maybe went down the road of having 3 or 4 different helmets over their biking career, so can give you like an in-depth sort of analysis of how they found the helmet. They might have found it comfortable but noisy. They might have found it uncomfortable but quiet. And this is all considerations that you have to make. Would you make a compromise? Would the fact that the helmet was comfy but noisy, as in wind noise, would that be a compromise you would accept? So there's a lot of things that you need to consider. Again, the colour schemes. Would you go for all black, white? Would you go for a fancy colour scheme that might, once you get it, the sort of fashion goes out of date really fast? I don't know. It's up to yourself. But do the research. Look at all the information that's available for you online, all the forums, everything like that. Take your time. Do your due diligence, that's what I would say. And what I would say as well is even though you're sitting on a price bracket, it might be that the helmet that's the cheapest within your price bracket might be the best for the application and whatever that you are using it for. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So tell me what you think, guys. Tell me what you think about what you consider when buying a helmet. If you're doing group rides, comms maybe a big thing. So if the helmet can integrate a comms system, that might be a massive selling point. It may be that the helmet has its own built-in comms system. It might be that your helmet comes with 3 butt plugs. Who knows? Bikes, beers and brews. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope that's given you a little food for thought. Incidentally, I hope you liked the new third camera. I hope it's working well down for you at the wheel and you can get a little something, little bit of spice, a little nice bit of spice as we're weaving through the countryside. But that's it for me just now, guys. Don't forget, let's get round this little corner. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe. This is Zed saying take care.
Show no fear, show no fear.